Welcome back, everybody, to episode 9 of this Let's Play series of Legend of Keepers as Lira the Engineer. Since I played last, there's actually been a medium-sized update for the game, which is actually the last major update that's going to occur before the game's official release, since it is still in early access. This update added a new monster. It's sort of a Japanese demon of some kind. It also added some new artifacts that are available to find through your playthroughs and earn through the missions, as well as an archivist who is a character that keeps track of the artifacts you've unlocked during the game, so you can go there and kind of check out sort of the library of available artifacts in the game, which is very cool. There's also a variety of balancing. They buffed a fair number of monsters, and they nerfed some of the heroes. So I guess the game was maybe a little bit too challenging at certain levels, so that's really cool, and I can't wait to see that. So when I loaded this up, I am in the middle of a run, but I do have this message popped up. I don't know if this is supposed to be something thematic that was supposed to pop up at the beginning of this mission I started, or something, but I'm going to go ahead and read it out. Welcome, Lira. I love your style. We need elements like you, and your recruitment was most certainly worth losing our laboratories. However, those losses also left one of the company's rear bases, the Yondao Principality, at the humans' mercy. Your mission will be to rebuild its defenses and hold off the human raids. I'm sending you a few demons to help. Good luck. Okay, so we are in week 25, so let's take a look at where we were. We have the Nightmare Catcher. Our demoralized debuff does damage instead of morale. Our Horn of Plenty gives our monsters a chance to crit. And our Two Bird Stone makes the attacks that target the front deal a little bit of damage to the next hero in the line. We have full life. We have a fairly good amount of resources here. And let's take a look at our monsters, who currently have their resistances increased by 20 for 13 more weeks. So it looks like we're doing pretty well. Go ahead and send these two back to get some morale. We can actually go ahead and send these two back as well. We have monsters aplenty here. Put our fire people together. A little morale team over here. And we'll do something like this. It doesn't matter too much. I'm a little bit overwhelmed with monsters here. So it looks like we're about to head into a dungeon. We have veterans for a master bonus and some gold, or veterans and a trap reward with some gold. I think I'll go with the trap because I'm trying to, hopefully there'll be a rare trap reward, such as that gruesome trap that has like the hanging man that does morale damage. I think that would be pretty fun. So let's go on in here to the Cursed Temple with veterans. So it's going to be 3 out of 5 difficulty, but we do have a disaster room to help us out. So let's get started. And by the way, guys, if you're enjoying my videos, please leave me a like, and if you want to see more, feel free to subscribe. I'm uploading every day. So let's take a look. We have level 1 heroes. Wait. Why are we fighting level 1 heroes? Aren't we on week 25? Something went wrong here. Maybe this run may have gotten a little bit bugged out because we're starting in the middle during an update. Yeah, level 1 heroes. This is going to be pretty easy. Gives morale back after a fight. This is one of the heroes that was nerfed. It used to be 50%, and now it's only 25%. I think maybe it was too oppressive. Same with the healer, the herbalist character, that used to be able to restore 50% life, and now only does 25%. So that was in the update that just went through, I think yesterday or something like that. Can't be affected by poison. Boy, these guys are not weak to stuff, are they? Oh, I forgot how close to naked this guy is. He's so wiggly. Also, is that Hawk a robot? I think it is. I think he's got a robot hawk. Hey, there's no disaster room. Oh yeah, this is definitely bugged out. Yeah, there's supposed to be a disaster room. We have level 1 adventures. That's like we went back to the first combat in the entire run. So that's not good. We'll see if it gets updated after this fight. Okay, I think that'll be good. It was Hawk leaves. Bye! That was very easy because, again, we weren't really supposed to be here at this point. So, trap reward. We could get Pandora's Box, morale, stacks of all penalties applied increased by 2. That could be useful, actually. We do a lot of status effects. Ice damage and frostbite. sort of an all-round trap, kind of always works just in a vacuum. And physical damage, the next group of monsters gain 50% damage dealt to the target as barrier points. So it only does damage in the back, so the next group of monsters will get 12 or 13, you know, depending on the resistances. Barrier points, I don't think this is, we're not really doing barrier points in this particular run. Despite the fact that we're playing as the engineer whose minions sort of do that, this one's more about poison and status effects. So I think we might go with Pandora's Box. We might find a way to use that. Okay, we've got some motivation changes. So let's take a look. Yeah, we only lost... Oh, wait, one of these characters... Yeah, this... Oh, no, that's right. We got through the first fight without even losing a all three, so... Oh my gosh, that was way too easy. Well, these guys are all ready to go back in, so we could shuffle these around how we see fit. Let's see if the next fight ends up correct, because that was definitely not right. What's this? Why do I have an exclamation point on her? Oh, there's an endless mode. That's right. The Archivist. Oh, cool. Okay. So I haven't seen this yet. So this is very cool to be able to see. Wow. So look at all these things that I've never had before. Like a sword, a whip, bag of gold. Cool. Ew, what's this? Why is burn when a demon is defeated? Neat. Transmutation circle. Wow. Cool. Look at all this cool stuff. Oh, they changed the icon for this artifact. I remember this used to look different. This is really neat. I can't wait to unlock all these. I hadn't realized how many I hadn't unlocked. I mean, I know some of these have just been added, but dang. Okay. So let's get back into our game, and let's hit the engineer to upgrade some traps, maybe. Boy, these traps are just so not interesting in this. I don't know. These traps just aren't doing it for me in this playthrough. I think we just upgrade these two because they do seem to be sort of all-rounders, although a little bit boring. Can I upgrade this one twice? No. Okay, that'll be good. Go back to the engineer. We could do a course. This is my only choice, really. Let's upgrade this one so we have both of them at, well, wait a minute. Or do we upgrade this one? The traps have to be pretty close together for this to matter a lot. I think I'll just do this one again. Yeah. Plunder or business trip. Let's do a business trip. We could get the protein barrel. You can only place one regular trap, but it gains multi-action at the start of the dungeon, so it triggers twice. That's an interesting prospect. Nature weakness triggers twice. They'd have nature weakness of 12, so they'd have it for 12 turns. That's a long time. Or applying 6 stacks of poison right off the bat could be pretty useful. I say we do it. I think this is cool. It worked really well in the Taskmaster morale trap. So let's try it out. Okay, and now we have some veterans coming up. We could get a monster reward, a master bonus, or a weaker version, which we don't want to do. I think in this case I actually have quite a few monsters, and I'm kind of doing okay there, so I might do the master bonus instead. Same amount of money, and nothing else is different, so I think we'll do that. So let's double check our loadout here. I think we want our fire troops together, perhaps. No, we want our morale troops together. We want to have this skeleton here. Applies enhanced trap to the next trap. So this only works now if the trap room is before or after this first group of monsters. I can only place one trap now, but I could place it later in the dungeon. Ooh, then it would apply twice. Does that mean the trap would be enhanced for both hits or just one? But it only does extra damage. It doesn't apply the status effects extra, so not sure. I think it's worth giving it a try. So he's going to do AoE, nature, and poison. We can do demoralized here, and then this character can do more poison because they'll be affected by 2 penalties. So that's a good group. And then I think we'll just leave this group as it is, and they can kind of work together. Yeah, this will work. This will work. So let's hit these veterans. If we put our trap here, it won't be able to activate. Oh, so we have level 1 heroes again. Very strange. Very strange. Yeah, there's something a little bit messed up with this dungeon run. So this one might be over pretty quickly because something got messed up when the update went through. So it like reset the difficulty of the monsters, reset the progression of the monsters, but not my progression through the weeks of the mission. So let's skip the first trap placement. Yes, I do want to confirm that nothing is there. First group of monsters, we're going to have air in the front, fire in the front, fire in the back. So air and fire in the front, that means we want this character in the front, and then fire in the back. Oh, these two are bad. Let's just do that. Okay, second trap room, we'll put down this poison cloud so it'll trigger twice and do 30 nature damage twice, and then also 6 stacks of poison. That means in this room we want... He's got air and fire resistance, so he could go in the front. And we need somebody with fire resistance in the back. Say this character, and then we'll put our tree in the middle. Demoralized? We actually don't do that skill with them, so let's do... Let's put Visago in the middle. And this character in the front, because he gets a bonus. Good old vertebrae gets a bonus if he's in the front. Oh, it looks like they took the Christmas out. Finally, that was another thing the update changes. People on the forums were talking about when is the Christmas update going to go away, and here it is. You can see the skeleton used to have a Christmas hat on. All right, so we'll confirm that. All right, so we want to do toxins. Ignores the first attack. Yep. Ooh, not much. We want to do demoralized. Okay, and then we want to do this area that'll add poison to couple, actually only one of the characters. Get the toxins again. This should do, let's see, so we've got 2 debuffs, 2 debuffs, 2 different debuffs. Yeah, so this should work. Makes different sound effects? Interesting. Have some more poison. Right. Yep, easy peasy. This is not as fun now that this got a little bit broken. So what do we want to do here? Targeting drone, damage taken from traps increased. It's not bad. Actually, it only increases by 4 morale damage and only increases the time duration of the debuff by 1 turn. 5 points of resistance to everything, or increase absorbing shot. Absorbing shot is one of her best attacks because she gets a shield, so let's upgrade that one. Okay, so let's send somebody on a business trip. We're low on funding. However, I can't resist artifacts. Mechas gain 7 barrier points when attacking a hero whose life is above 50%. We don't actually use that many mechas in this particular playthrough, so I think we'll leave that alone. We also have some money. I think we'll go with the most money. We have a plunder, a seminar, or a trainer. We'll go on a plunder mission here because we don't really need to be a lot stronger right now. We're doing pretty well, especially with the weaker heroes that we're getting for some reason. Find a monster, cost gold. Volunteers get some motivation or enraged. Let's do enraged. Injured employee, our tree man. Let's do an event. R&D manager has developed a new trap and seems very proud of it. He wants to secretly sell it to you for a few gold coins. It's the mortar. Now, we've never used this, so I kind of want to buy it just to have it and just take a look at it. So let's look here. Traps. The mortar does 30 fire damage in the back and applies a burn of 3. It's pretty cool. And we could either sell things in the garrison to the black market, or we could do an event. I think we're just about... Oh, no, we've got more after this champion. Okay. While wandering around in the corridors this morning, you come face to face with a human. He seems as surprised as you are. What are you going to do? Scare, capture, kill. Let's capture. I really always need more money. And then we've got a champion coming up, so let's get some people back home to rest up. And so let's make a little team here. This person does more damage if the target's affected by demoralized, so let's put... I might make a team around that, but I want this trap character in the first group. So what we might do is... Okay, so let's get everybody... Let's get some people into the garrison so I've got some space to think here. Does AoE morale damage and does more damage if they're affected by demoralized. So we might want to do like a demoralized team. AoE nature damage and applies demoralize, and then it can do its own debuff. So he actually kind of works by himself. So this first group, if we've got AoE nature damage, then we want to put this person that can apply more poison, then we need another debuff like demoralize. So let's send our ice skeleton in this group. And then the second group, I want to keep using this fire demon who's quite powerful. And wish I had a way to give people weakness to fire damage. That'd be pretty powerful. Let's put the head cannon guy in there. So that looks pretty good to me. And then we'll add a couple extra characters to these rooms just so we have some extra choices if something weird happens. And then we'll go hit the champions, get a rare reward and pretty good amount of gold. Something is definitely messed up. These guys are still level 1, which doesn't make sense at this point. I mean, even after 3 fights, there should be like a level 2 in here. So this is definitely messed up. So let's do this dungeon. I'm going to set it up, and then I think I might finish this mission without recording, and then we can start a new mission for another episode. So I'll probably do that, and I might even start it as a different character or something again, but I think that this particular playthrough is a little bit broken now because of the update sort of resetting everything down to 1, but my progression in the mission hasn't, so I'm strong and these heroes are way too weak for this. So let's set this dungeon up. I might actually just power through it real quick for this episode, and then I'll probably stop recording until I'm ready to start a new mission. This room will put the poison cloud because it's going to trigger twice, so we'll do 60 nature damage and apply 6 stacks of poison, which is pretty darn deadly. And we're all set to go. So we'll power through these particular heroes and then call an end to this particular episode and this mission, actually. So let's get a toxic volley in here. Love this minion. One of my favorite minions in the game. It's really fun to use. And he gets bonuses if he's in the front or the back once he's level 2. Pretty cool. His name is Vertebrae. What's not to love? Hypothermia. And some toxins. They are struggling. Some more hypothermia. Love this skill. More toxins. Oof. I think he's still gonna die. Start of his turn. We'll see. Oh my god, close. 5 health. Okay, frozen arm hits the one in the front. We're not worried about this guy. He's gonna die, I think, anyway. So let's hit hypothermia. Keep stacking up the debuffs on the hero champion character in the back. Don't worry. I'm not worried about the motivation thing, so I'm not gonna do that. I think I'll just do more stacks. All right, now here's where we're a bit ineffective because we have mostly AoE attacks. Oh, we can't hit him with our frozen arm, though. Oh, he's weak to ice because he's a pyromancer. Just bludgeon him with our frozen arm. Whoa, what is this? Ironclad Mantis? Trudy! Trudy the Ironclad Mantis. Okay, air damage in the front and gets barrier points. AoE damage that does more damage based on barrier points. And applies multi-action to the next regular trap when the Ironclad Mantis is defeated. Whoa, we could combo this with our Skeleton Scientist? Oh my god. Attacks that deal morale can apply Frostbite. Oh, cool. And here's a special trap, a lure. -5 morale applies multi-action to the next regular trap. Oh, we can only place one trap in this dungeon. Otherwise, that would be really cool. But we get this from an artifact, so we don't have to worry about taking this. So let's take the Ironclad Mantis, which is awesome. Okay. Motivation changes. Oh, good work.
We'd like to offer you a promotion.
Sure. Promotion accepted. We're delighted to offer you one of these advanced traps, which will have its own room in the dungeon. Oh, so I don't have to, like, place it. It just has a room. So, Tesla Cannon does air damage and morale. Shoots at the target of your choice. 2 ammunition. Oh, it fires twice? I'm not familiar with this. Cool. Okay. Ricochets once to another random hero if the target's air resistance is negative. That's awesome. We have the defensive turret. There seems to be a Yeti or monkey piloting this. Deals 50 physical damage, shoots at the target of your choice, 2 ammunition. The first shot doesn't consume ammunition if the defensive turret is benefiting from enhanced trap. Oh. That's something, so we could shoot 3 times probably. So possibly 3 shots with this one. Likely 2 bouncing shots with this one. And morale damage, I'm probably going to pick this one. Or the Grenadier. 40 fire damage. Shoots at the target of your choice, 2 ammunition, deals 20% of its final damage to the other heroes. Interesting. I think I like this Tesla cannon. Okay, you know what? This is making sense that these look like monkeys, scientists, because that's the engineer is a monkey scientist engineer. That makes sense. So let's take this Tesla cannon, which is pretty cool. That is awesome. So now I have a special promotion. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I remember that. I think the promotion for the Enchantress is an extra spell room, and then the promotion for the slaveholder guy, I think, is another monster room. So now the engineer gets a special trap room. So that's super cool. I've never actually had a promoted engineer run with her before. So that's really cool. Okay, well, I think we'll call this episode to a close, and I'll probably call this series to a close as well. And I'll start up again when I've either started her with a new mission, or I'll start as another character with a new mission, because this just isn't as fun when all the heroes are way under-leveled and they don't even get past the first room of monsters. So I'll start recording again if by some chance they jump back up to where they're supposed to be, but I kind of doubt that they will. So I'll probably finish this without recording it, and then I'll see everybody for my next series. So thank you all for watching. Sorry about the disappointing ending to this because the update kind of broke my run a little bit, but that's okay. The update added a lot of really cool stuff, so that'll just make the future playthroughs even more fun. So thanks again for watching, and I will see everybody in the next series.